What's going on, fellas?
What's happening, brothers?
Hello. Can you guys see me?
We can see you and hear you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. Well, since I'm the only one that came dressed for the Halloween party today, I guess I'll go ahead and introduce. Welcome to the first live Trace Amigos YouTube show. This is Santa Tom. You got Bearded Chief and Tactical Santa. We are the Trace Amigos. We appreciate everybody being here, and we are proud and thankful to welcome our first guest tonight, and that's going to be Beard Mana. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and let Chief talk about what's going on in his life, and then Tactical Santa real quick, and then we'll bring him in.
Well, guys, this is our first show. I'm pretty excited. I think I want to jump on my phone because I could see everything that's going on my end, but everybody else is locked up. I mean, I can hear just fine. I can see you, but everybody's locked up. So I may have to switch to my phone. So Dino, if you want to take over for a second.
Sure. So this is awesome. First show. What a great experience, being on with Bearded Chief and Santa Tom, two great guys. Been around the beard industry, doing reviews, and just love talking to you guys. And this is going to be so awesome. I'm so glad we got our first one. And it's so cool that our first YouTube live is on Halloween. So easy for me now to remember our 1 year anniversary of going live on YouTube. So what an awesome thing that is. And Santa Tom looking like an awesome pirate tonight. So, yep. But just stoked, and we got an awesome guest tonight. So it's going to be a fun show. And another thing of first time we're doing some giveaways on the show. So trick or treat tonight. What a great setup that is.
Absolutely. This is fun, guys. I tell you, I'm excited. I'm glad to see. I know there's a lot going on tonight. There's a lot of other people doing some things tonight. So, hey, we just welcome everybody that comes in and joins later and watches this show later. We have all waiting on Chief. There he is. Let me bring him back in here. Wow, that looks a lot better.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, you can't have the first show without some hiccups.
Right.
Can you guys still see me?
Yes.
Can see you, Chief. Yep.
I'm trying to log into my phone. There, I can see me. I can see Tom, but not Tactical Santa.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I know that why Chief's figuring this out. I know Dino and I, Tactical Santa, we've ordered some Beard Mana, and both of us really, really enjoy it. You want to talk about what you got there real quick?
Sure. I've got Uppercut, and the set profile description is sporty, fresh, crisp, clean cologne, and it does live up to that. It has got that nice sporty cologne smell to it. Felt good in the beard. Gray beard absorbed it, no problem. I enjoyed the scent profile. So I would probably say, to me, it's probably more of a summertime scent. I think I would have got more out of it if I would have wore it in the summertime. That's where I kind of think it's geared towards. But great scent profile. I enjoyed it. I liked it. Put it in at 8:30 this morning, and it's still going. So, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Love it. How you doing, Chief?
Okay. I give up on my phone. Wife was saying her phone was connected without internet. It looks like I've got internet. Can you hear me guys okay?
Yep. I can hear you great.
Okay. Did we lose the guys?
I haven't brought them in yet. Just about to bring them in. I just wanted to say hello to everybody. We got Frickin' Frack. We don't have the sound effects yet like Bearded Respect does. We're kind of on the basics right now. We got Frickin' Frack. We got Randy R. We got Jacob from Jacked Up Leather.
What's up, Jacob?
Ray. All right, sorry guys if I get your names wrong. Smokill from 20 Spray Ray. You got Black Manor Grooming.
Black Manor.
You got Haley Waddell. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. Anybody else, if I miss anybody, I'm sorry. When I say we're brand new, we're like the 3 rookies, but we're gonna have fun.
That's right.
But if you guys are ready, we'll go ahead and bring in the boys.
Let's do it.
Hey, anybody in the chat, real quick, how do we sound and how do we look before we bring everybody else in?
There's Dino. Hey, Kevin.
Did we lose you guys?
No. I think everybody's still answering there.
Mm-hmm.
Or saying hi to each other. Guys, if we sound
So
great
I can see.
in the chat, if you guys can see and hear us okay, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, the chats are rolling in. I could see that. I can't see Santa, Tactical Santa, and I don't know if it's your end, it's frozen, or mine. I mean, I could see myself clear as day and hear myself, but I'm just wondering how we sound to the audience.
Everybody's saying
It could
sounds
be
good
all
and looks
mine.
good.
Okie doke.
Yeah. Chief, they're saying, Chief, your image quality isn't on par to the guys, but that's fine. Yeah. Hey,
Yes.
Chief lives in an undisclosed location, and he pipes his internet in through a secret satellite.
You know, Chief, the only reason I'm hidden to you is because I've been practicing with my Elf Team 6 ninjas. So I got the disappearing act going on right now.
You are. You're completely invisible. And so the chats are rolling in and they stopped. Last one I see is from Jacked Up Leather. He says Smokey, Robert, and Terry. So I don't know if it's all my end or what.
They're saying that you look a little pixelated but sound good, which is exactly what I'm seeing too.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. And then
okay, they're going that way. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Because I'm used to them going up. These are going down on my side. Okay.
All right. Well,
okay, technology.
Well, let's go ahead. If they're ready, let's go ahead and bring Beard Man in, guys. Help us welcome Beard Mana. What's going on, fellas?
What's happening,
What's up,
fellas?
What's up? How y'all doing?
Hello.
Well, good deal, guys. Well, welcome to the show, guys. It is wonderful to have you. We'll talk about your products here in a minute, but I know Chief has got some questions that he is itching to ask you guys.
Excellent. Thank you for having us.
Hey, guys, can you see me okay?
Appreciate you. Yep. Yep.
Guys,
Yep.
Yep.
I can't hear them or see them.
All right. They say they can hear you just fine.
Who all can hear
I
us?
can't hear them.
I can hear you.
Okay. Yep.
Interesting.
So Chief can't hear us.
This is crazy. Guys, I think I'm going to jump off and then use my phone because I'm only seeing Tom and he's frozen. So why don't you guys carry on? Invite me back in about 2 or 3 minutes. Let me get this phone started up. Okay, guys?
Sounds good, brother.
Okay.
Good.
Cool.
Again, appreciate all you guys in the chat here. We just, hey, first show, we have been working on this all week trying to get this figured out, but there's always still going to be some hiccups here and there, but all right. Well, did you have any questions there, Dino?
Sure. So, guys, why don't we start off by getting to know you guys? What area are you guys from? What part of the country is Beard Mana from?
Midwest.
Midwest?
Yeah.
Gotcha. What got you into what made you say, hey, I want to start making beard products. I want to be in the small batch game making beard products.
So we were reviewers for like y'all for quite some time, and we was just consistently reviewing products and everything. And basically at that time is basically the same old, same old. You see the same old thing repeatedly, and scent profiles and all that good stuff. And it's just like, uh, it's like we want to do something different. We want to like totally do something off the wall and crazy and do things that like people wouldn't even think of. And um, like one of the segments like we had the YouTube show, and we had like a segment. It was called Bearded Man's Insane Creations, which that's what our secondary line right now is our Insane Creations line, which we're known for. But we had like a little segment of that, and we invited like other beard companies to come up with like these crazy scent profiles. And we gave them like a description and be like, just give us your most craziest iteration of that, and we'll just like judge it based off of that, and see what y'all come up with. And it was really nice, and it was a really fun thing to do, and very creative. And it's just like as now we have changed our slogan to that now, live creatively. So that's what we're all about. We're about the creativity and everything. So
Sounds cool. So I imagine with that, there's probably been a lot of crazy creation you guys have come up with. What was in your opinion, out of all the ones you've done, what is the craziest one that stands out to you guys that you've done?
Drunk waffle.
Same. I think I'm trying to. We've done so many.
But there's like I think probably the first year we probably released probably 20 different scent profiles, and yeah, like Drunk Waffle is one of them. Red Panda.
So I think the Lucky Panda that ended up actually being like one of our best sellers at that time. Lucky Panda, I think, was one of the most craziest ones that we did, but it ended up being like it blew up. Like we were blown back, like how well that one actually blew up.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. So do you get a lot of people like saying, "Hey, you know what?" Because I didn't know you guys did that part. So are these ones that are just limited runs, or could somebody be like, "Hey, I heard about this one. Can I get this one?" Or are they just strictly limited?
I guess that's where it gets a little more, I want to say complicated, but it's not, because there was a point to where Scott and I had to make a decision to shut the company down.
Okay.
And it was for personal reasons, but that was like Tinkerer and a bunch of those other ones were our main lineup back in the day. And we even get people, continued supporters now that had supported us back then, that are like, hey, you should bring this back out, or you should do this. And we actually plan on doing that, doing a throwback series at some point.
Yeah, the throwback with a new twist, and I think it'd be pretty cool. And it's just like back then, like when before we shut down, like everything was chaotic, but chaotic in a good way and a bad way. But it was really nice to just like have it, and because we was just dropping things like left and right, and just not like consistently. Well, it was consistent but not consistent at the same time, but it was more chaotic for us, and that's why we decided to do what we're doing right now. We got our main line and then our Insane Creations line, so it gives us the stability and then the flexibility as well, and give it the best of both worlds.
Right. So I usually ask everybody when they come on. The cool thing is, it sounds like you guys are creative and you're not afraid to play with different scents. So I usually ask, what is the one scent that you don't like dealing with? Because there's a lot of guys when you ask them like, oh, I don't touch this scent. I hate working with it. But is there a scent that you guys go, I don't like messing with it or touching it? Is there one? Because when you
Absolutely.
talk about all this wild, crazy stuff, I'm willing to bet you're like, you know what? I'm ready for the challenge and I'm going to do it. So, are there any?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Lavender is one I absolutely cannot stand, but there's a variation of it, which is English lavender, but lavender is just one I absolutely cannot stand. My sinuses can't stand it. Just even the slightest smell of lavender is just like instant headache for me. So it's like that one's a really finicky one, but that would be mine.
Now, me currently, I don't have one. In the past, it was the tobacco scents.
Mm.
Any kind of thing with tobacco was just, it was hard for me to kind of grasp that. But as we, obviously we did use tobacco, and we used many, many different variations of the tobacco scent. There's fresh tobaccos, dried tobaccos, different types of tobaccos, and stuff like that. But over the course of using them and making the products, I've learned to, it actually has grown on me to like. So we actually use quite a bit of tobacco itself.
Yep. So going along with that, is there any scent that gets you excited? You're like, yep, I love this scent. I know how to work it. I know how to make it do different things. Is there any one that you like get excited for when you like use this?
It was one of them. And what's funny too is because I'm the opposite of him. Tobacco, I freaking love tobacco. Tobacco and cherry, but cherry is one of those ones that are hard to work with. But I love cherry, especially black cherry.
Yes,
but
black
it's so very good, but it's so very powerful. So I mean, it could end up making like almost any scent turn into cough medicine if you ain't careful with it. So it's just one of those things where you just gotta you know smooth it in there and blend it just right. And that's one of the things. Like one of our old scents, though. Um, like we were talking about, not Lucky Panda, but the other one, Red Panda. Red Panda was amazing because it had that cherry and berries in it, and it was smoothed out with everything else, and that was a happy accident. They came together. It had cherry, berry, butterscotch, and I can't remember the other one off the top of my head, but it's just things that you don't even think that would go together, and we was just like, hey. Yeah, Birch would do it, and we was just like, let's just do it. And he's like, Chad was like, hey, let's just do this, just see what happens. So it was just like a happy accident. We just threw it in there, and surprisingly, it worked. So,
right. Well, I got to tell you, I personally myself, I love cherry. So I'm gonna have to go back and look at all your stuff and see what has cherry. I love cherry. I know Santa Tom is a huge tobacco. He loves tobacco. So you just made the two Santas very happy.
Excellent.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, we do. Okay, I think we got Chief.
I think we got Chief back.
Can you hear us, buddy?
I can hear you guys.
Can you
can you
see
hear us?
I see you all, but you're frozen. Can you see me?
No.
We can
See you just
you.
fine.
Yeah,
Look
see you.
great.
Yep.
Well, you got somebody in the chat, guys, asking if you have a next scent that you're working on. I know as creators, you're probably always working on a new scent.
Most definitely.
Yeah, we have our winter lineup done.
Yep, the winter scents are already lined up and just rearing up and getting there and getting dialed in. We got all that good stuff. We're just waiting on the right timing. And
We're gonna be working on an oud series as well. And it's gonna be just a line of different oud ones, different variations and different aromas and stuff like that. So that's gonna be really cool.
Sounds good.
Nice. Well, you kind of mentioned, and then I'm going to let Chief talk for a second, but I just got a thing. I was showing everybody earlier before we got started, but I just picked up Euphoria. And for those of you in the chat, and there's some special things coming up here, but guys, I'm going to tell you what, it does have tobacco in it, but you can't think of it as a traditional tobacco scent because the tobacco is more of a supporting actor in this one. You do get it, but you're not going to get it until it's in beard for a little bit, for me anyway. But guys, it is absolutely wonderful. And this to me is a quintessential fall type scent. I don't know if that's what y'all were shooting for, but I absolutely love this one.
Yeah, that's, appreciate it. First of all, thank you very much. And it's very nice for fall, but also very nice for all year round.
Sure.
So you can wear it in like any time of the year. Like I said, it's a very masculine scent, a very bold scent at that, and it's just one that will hang around for quite some time. And like you said, the tobacco, there's like a lot of different tobacco in it, but it's just so nice with the cashmere and just the other playing factors in it, and the pumpkin, of course, up top, and the amber, and it's just
Well, real quick, can you tell they're asking? Andy's asking, what's your carrier blend?
Okay, so carrier oil blend is apricot, sweet almond, jojoba, moringa, which is at the very heart of our blend. Moringa oil is, and then hemp seed, castor, and just the fragrance and the essential blend. So.
Oh yeah, it's got to be stanky.
Yes, that's what somebody just said.
I love that stank. Gotta have the stank.
So yeah, the moringa though is like the very heart of our blend though, and we just very much are like love that moringa oil so much. Like there's I can't even list like how many benefits it has. It has all the vitamins and minerals and everything, and it's just very great for the beard.
Lots of benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Chief, take it away, boss.
Man, listen, guys, I just now seen myself on screen like 10 seconds ago, and audio on my end is sketchy. And I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to invest in better Wi-Fi because it's windy as hell here in Ohio. And I think my Wi-Fi is going in and out a little bit because the wife's got bumped off her phone a little bit ago. So can you guys hear me?
Can hear you great. Yes.
Yep. Okay. Like I said, you guys are a little frozen, so I may have to just run down to my daughter's for the next couple of weeks until I get some damn real internet out here. We did a test drive earlier today, and everything worked fine. I don't get it. So, yeah, like Santa Tom and Tactical Santa, you guys like frozen to me and just moving periodically. It's freaking me out a little bit. But hey, I got some this or that questions for you guys, and then we'll get started. I know it's late. The icebreaker's already broke, so sorry about that. Chad and Scott, my bad. My internet sucks. So okay, this or that. One of you guys go first, then the other one will answer. Okay. So, this or that, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?
Harry Potter.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I don't want to start a fight with you two.
I like them both, but if I were to pick one or the other, it'd be Harry Potter.
Definitely Lord of the Rings.
We actually went to the drive-in to watch Lord of the Rings. There was not too many drive-ins left around here.
No.
Yeah.
So
Okay, next one.
The first one in theaters.
Fiction or nonfiction?
That's actually a hard one, but I'd have to say probably fiction.
Non-fiction because I'm huge into history and stuff like that.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm a sci-fi guy, and I like fiction because I'm the sci-fi guy, and that's what Doctor Who is like one of my favorite shows. I don't know if you know are familiar with Doctor Who or not, but not only is it fiction, but it's also based off of nonfiction because they travel back in time and actually meet historical characters, which I think is pretty cool. That whole tie-in.
Yep. Good answer. Never have to sleep or never have to eat.
Oh, well, I love to eat, so I guess I'm not sleeping.
Probably never have to eat.
I'm a
I'm
big
always hungry. I'm always hungry, so I'd probably never have to eat. It
All
keeps
right,
me
good
awake
answers.
at night, so I mean that goes hand in hand. So there you go.
I
I'm always
sometimes
hungry,
wake up in the
so
middle of the night and go eat.
yeah, yeah.
I'm right there with you on that.
All right. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you guys. It's a little sketchy on my end. Sorry about
Oh,
that.
you're good. You're good.
See the future or change the past?
Say it again.
See the future or change the past?
Change the past, definitely.
Yeah, I would agree because if you change the past, you can kind of see the future in a way.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, agreed. Hocus Pocus or Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
Why?
It's showtime.
Such a good.
Yeah, if Hocus Pocus is on at my house, the wife will be watching it, guaranteed. Actually, she said it's on right now, believe it or not.
You know what I mean?
Trick or treat, or hand out candy?
Hand out candy.
Yeah, hand out candy, definitely.
Agreed.
Definitely.
Okay, this is the defining one. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups or Snickers?
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Does that have to be either one of those? Can I?
One or the other.
You couldn't have said Reese's Pieces at least?
Oh,
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups or Snickers?
I'd have to go with the peanut butter cups. Just because, like William, he sells that. The actor that does the Canadian American actor, he's such a good actor, and he sells the Reese's peanut butter cup commercial like so well. But yeah, but definitely, I'm not big on the peanuts and anything either, so I wouldn't be definitely peanut butter cup Reese's.
Have you tried the one with the crunched up potato chips?
I have not. The caramel ones, I don't know if they make them anymore, but the caramel ones that they used to make were the best ones. The Reese's caramel cups, they were the best ones. I think it was like a very short run that they did. It was like, man alive. I think that was back in the 90s. I'm not even sure if they run them anymore. The Reese's with caramel. You ever had them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're
They
good.
just did a run of those not too long ago. But they are limited though. Very limited.
Chris from Elegant Sasquatch says score bar all day. I don't even know what a score bar is.
So that's a new one on me.
South yet.
I said I know Clark, I know Zero. I've never heard of Score.
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring Chief back in here. There he is. Hey, Mike.
What's up, Mike? What's up,
Mike?
Mike?
Howdy, Mike.
All right, guys. Chief still dealing with that. All right. Well, hey, one of the things y'all mentioned, one of the questions he asked y'all was I'm a big, for those that don't know, yes, I am a professional Santa Claus, but I'm also a big nerd. I'm a sci-fi nerd, Lord of the Rings nerd. I love going to the Renaissance Festival, hence the pirate outfit, and it is Pirate Weekend at Texas Renaissance Festival. So you two gentlemen kind of strike me as that type of character as well. Am I right in that assessment? Or
Yeah,
100%.
definitely. full bore steampunk vibes and everything. So definitely um definitely a scallywag, you know. So it's a
That's
pirate's life for me. But yeah, I love fantasy and everything. We're gamers. I mean, you know, as you know, we talked about before, when you had asked us about the bio and everything. We're gamers as well, so we definitely love the medieval times and RPGs and you know all that good stuff. It's all good stuff.
So what was the first RPG that got you really, you were like, I love this game. It just sucked you in and you were like, boom, this is it.
So it'd probably have to. This would be showing my true age here, but the original Final Fantasy, not this newfangled New Age crap. The original Final Fantasy when it actually had class. That's a pun right there for you if you know the original Final Fantasy, but they had the classes back then. But the original Final Fantasies was just like something different, and it's unmatched for me.
Yeah, for me, it's probably like I value and enjoyed those games. I've played them much, like Zelda and Final Fantasy, but probably the RPG that really got me was EverQuest. I was in high school. You know, I was like 16, 17, and EverQuest. Yeah, I'd spend hours and hours and hours uh, playing that game.
It's funny you mentioned you mentioned EverQuest. I was actually a beta tester for EverQuest.
Are you serious?
Yep, and actually, my best friend, he actually moved out to California, got hired by them, and he was actually an in-game guide. Um, he went by Mindpire, and he used to run a guild called Tiger One's Aggressors.
Nice.
He was huge. He actually it was funny because I played it for a little while, and then he took off with it, and he was doing that, and he actually got paid to go out to Vegas to the EverQuest conventions, and
Yeah.
people wanted to meet him and all that. But yeah, he was something else. But EverQuest, I remember that, man. That sucked in a lot of people, got them right really going on the
Oh yeah.
RPG.
Oh yeah.
So another one as well, and he can vouch for it too. There's my tattoo here. I'm World of Warcraft current veteran. I tried returning, uh, you know, after a while, but like it's nothing like it was back. Oh, was it probably about 20 years ago? You know, when the guilds were huge, I mean, it was like thousands deep, you know, in the World of Warcraft guilds, and like it was all a family, and we all had fun, and it was just we'd
Right,
just stay up late night hours, just you know, just talking, you know,
right,
and just shooting the breeze and everything, and I was raid leader for a long time, like over you know so many people, and it's so different, like you know I've never been like in the military or anything, but like being a raid leader and everything, I kind of understand like that whole situation of it, where you know you have to make the thoughts and decisions, and you know you're just right in the heat of the battle, and you know it's like you got to do this or die. You know, it's just like you got to get on this, and it's just crazy like how you know in depth that was, and you know that sense of you know, just you know, respect too. And then also it's just funny too how you had the kids, you know, just goofing off and everything, and then you just have to put them in line a little bit.
right,
And
right.
it was a lot of fun though. Like World of Warcraft, you know, it was just a lot of fun.
So do you guys draw a lot of inspiration for your art and for the scent profiles from gaming? Do you see it transverse that a lot? So is that where a lot of your inspiration comes from?
A
Oh
lot
yeah.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And then it's funny because I really didn't know about you guys until Santa Tom had told me about you, and then I'm like Beard Man. I'm like, it kind of sounds like somebody who's into gaming, you know, the mana and all that. And then it's pretty cool when I found out that you guys are gamers, and that's where that I'm guessing that's where it came from, the name of your company.
Yeah.
Off of
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a like we say, it's a double standard, you know, because we're also, you know, followers of Christ and everything as well. And you know, manna is, you know, the bread from the heavens, and essentially, you know, it's you know,
Food from the gods.
yeah, food from God and everything, and then manna replenishes your, you know, strength and everything as well. So I mean, strength and all that good stuff. So it's a double standard. So it's beard food, and it's also replenishing, strengthening, and fortifying. So
There he is.
There he is, Chief.
Anybody? I can hear you and I can see you. Can't.
No, it's you're breaking up. You're breaking up really bad, buddy.
Breaker 19.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Chief.
How's that? Is that any better?
That was better.
It's a little better.
Yep.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta love technology.
good old technology.
So do you guys have any do you have any product, a new product coming out, or anything that's going to change anything in the beer world? Any new product, or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, we are getting ready to release liquid butters. I mean, it's nothing new really,
It's kind of different in a way,
but it's
though.
definitely different from your typical liquid butter, and I think it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. But we have that made up. We're actually waiting for labels to get in,
Yep.
so we can get them labeled and get them onto the website. Pretty excited about that. We got washes and conditioners that are coming down the pipeline here real soon. And then yeah, there's a plethora of other products that we want to do. Like, you know, we at some point want to get into colognes. We want to get into soaps. You know, we want to get into wax melts.
Yeah.
Just all kinds of stuff.
Even stuff for the ladies, you know, eventually the perfumes, the lotions, and all that good stuff. So
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna go grab a light out of the garage so you guys can see me. I had to go outside.
Okay.
See, all you had to do was go outside, and everything is better, Chief.
Oh, guys, I really apologize.
That's okay.
Hey, man. Yeah, Shadow Archive says the interwebs are not aligning for Chief tonight. It happens. When we were practicing this earlier today, it was me, so I had to move my whole gig over here into the living room, and it just, you know, like I said, until we get this live thing figured out. But you know, hey, I'm happy and appreciate everybody being here. Right now, it looks like you know, there's 14 now. We've had up to about 25, and people are popping in and out saying hello. And I know there's a lot going on tonight, so we appreciate you guys being here with us.
Yeah. Real quick, I don't know if we can maybe put it in the chat somewhere, pin it somehow, but maybe for the website and then the
Okay.
Yeah, I missed a lot.
I'm sending your website, and what was that code?
The code was OCT31. So 31%.
OCT31, guys.
Yep.
And that is for 31% off.
And that's going to be good until midnight.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
There you go. And I'll intermittently put that in. But guys, there's their website to go, and code OCT31 saves you 31%. That is a special code, guys, for a special oil. I'm telling you, I've got, I grabbed up Noble. I've got Wilderness. I've got, I think I'm saying it right. Is it Urethra?
Eritrea.
Eritrea. Okay. Now I've used that the most. I've used almost half a bottle of that. I love it. It's absolutely wonderful.
Appreciate
I'm
it.
just saying it wrong. I said, let me try some urethra today.
See, and it's funny too, because my fiance, she made a joke about it too, and I was like, and then Chad said it too. And I was like, oh, this is how it's gonna be, like, probably, but it's just the archaic term for Eritrea, Thalassus. I thought it would be like cool, the Greek biblical translation back in the day. So I mean, I wanted it to be like as old as possible for that time, and I wanted to get people that feel, because the biblical geography series, we just really wanted you guys to be like right there in the midst of everything and everything. And I just didn't want to point out something too, though. The website, it's beardman.co without the M at the end. If you want to change that.
Yeah.
But
well, okay. I went directly to y'all's website and copied the link. So that's funny. It popped up like that.
That is weird.
All right. So I can change that. Chief, what you got?
Man, honestly, guys, I feel bad because I don't know what questions have been asked, what you guys talked about. I'd hate to just come in there and ask the same question that was just done. I'm sure somebody asked what mana was. I'm sure you probably already talked about that. How long you guys been in business?
So originally we started in 2020, and then we were in operation for what, 3 years?
Yeah,
Going on 4.
it was almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's two and about 2 3/4, and
At
then
some point in 22, we had to.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, because about May or June it would have been our anniversary. But yeah, and then we was on hiatus for a while, and then we came back in, was it July?
Yep. Yeah, we were kind of we debuted back in July or so, but we kind of working from before that point about 6 months to get everything dialed back in. New scents, work on the website, work on labels, the whole nine.
Well, I appreciate you guys very much coming on the show, and I was gonna dress up tonight because you guys wanted to dress up. That's why I messaged you guys, and you're like, "Nah, we ain't doing that tonight." Oh man, what a bummer! I was gonna be Kratos, man.
Absolutely, yeah. It's like you said, it's hard to find everything last minute, especially because they have the Halloween sales like right on Halloween, the day before Halloween. So like everything's already gone by the time it's slim pickings after that.
Yeah, I went to CVS today because I needed red. My daughter had all the other colors for Kratos, and I was like, "Do you got like red lipstick or something?" She said, "No." I said, "All right, I got to go to CVS and pick up something anyhow." And they had a pack of all the different colors, so I bought it. But I'm sure I'll be Kratos some other time. Yeah. So what do you guys do for hobbies? I'm like I said, if you've already answered this, I'm sorry, but what do you guys do for hobbies other than beard oil and good friends?
Okay, so first of all, I want to give a shout out. That's my daughter through my fiance. That's Rainbow Dash. I want to say hi to her. But she said hi, Uncle Chad.
Hi.
Hey, Journey. But yeah, so Yeah, the hobbies, like we're like I said, that's our motto now is live creatively. We definitely have a lot of different hobbies. I love like scent creating, just different kinds of stuff,
Right.
and then making bracelets. My fiance, she makes them as well. She's the one that made all these for me. I don't know how well you can see these, but like bead bracelets.
I like my bracelets.
Just crafting of all sorts. I mean, there's nothing like that. Anything that seems interesting that you think that you can do or get into. Like I also draw as well. That's
Okay.
another thing. Um, photography. I like photography. Is like when I can, I have the opportunity to. Photography is a good one. Content making, creation,
You know, um,
video games, definitely.
video games. Yeah. I like to get into
Like
all
Atari or Nintendo,
pretty much
What?
anything. Yeah.
PC.
Pong. I like Pong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and the wife, the first thing we bought was a Nintendo when we first got married.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Guys, we'd like to thank Mr. Daniel Command for stopping in and saying hello to us and gracing our little show, little startup show. We appreciate it, sir. Thank you very
Hi,
much.
Dan.
We all
Hi,
love
Dan. We
you.
appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Oh, look at the hearts. Look at the hearts.
How you do that?
It's an iPhone, right?
Is it?
Yeah. Android don't do nothing like that.
Judo and Skyway.
Yep.
So the creative process, you guys are very creative, both of you. What's the creative process for coming up with a scent? Do you do the artwork or do you do the scent? Or, how do you make the scent to
You
fit?
never know. It is an enigma. Like it just depends. Like we could have the name, the scent, or the profile, or the scent name, the profile. It doesn't matter. Like which is which. Like whichever just goes, and we just have fun with it and go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about the journey. It's the path. We could take a number of paths to get to the destination. But I think we're really only limited, by our creativity, you know, which we aren't. We outside the box, and then we're outside of that box, and
I like
Yeah.
it. Is there any scent you've made that was a mistake that wasn't a mistake that you went with?
well, for example, like we had said earlier, the red panda.
Red Panda, yeah, Red Panda was definitely one of
Yeah,
them.
that was definitely a happy accident.
Yeah.
That just happened to work and work very well.
Yeah, to be honest, like I was actually getting frustrated with that one. I was like, I just wanted to give up. I was like, you know what? I was like, screw it, it ain't working. And then Chad's like, well, let's just throw this in there and see what happens. And funny enough, it actually worked and worked well. And that one was like one of our best sellers towards the end too. And it turned out great.
If you guys ever bring that one back, let me know because I want to get that one. Yeah, let me know.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
So you guys
Appreciate
are
you.
Ohio and right at the border, correct? On Northwest Ohio.
Yep, I'm in Northwest Ohio, and so he'd be on Northeast Indiana, I would guess, because it's like where the corners meet or whatever. Because I'm in the tri-state area, and obviously he
I'm in
is too.
Portland,
So yeah,
Well, you know where I'm at. I'm at the tip of West Virginia, PA, and Ohio. In Ohio.
gotcha. Yeah, so you're down like more towards where my family's at, because they're around. I'm not sure how familiar you are with Kentucky, but like I'm trying to think. They used to be called like Camp Dix. I can't remember what they call it now, but around Camp Dix, Kentucky, that's where my family's at, down the
Okay.
holler. So
Well, since you guys are both really close to Columbus, Ohio, Buckeye Beer Battle 3 is in Newark on September 6th. Please, guys, jump over there and support Mike Wiseman and the charity that he's doing.
and it'd be awesome to see you guys there.
That would be awesome.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Of all the events, that's one to definitely put on the list to go to. I'm not sure, Dino. Tom, is that on the Beard calendar? Do we know that?
September 6th. Yeah, it's a go.
It's on the Beard calendar?
I don't know.
Oh, I'll check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Dino, what you got for these guys?
So you guys are gamers. So what kind of, if you could go alive, past, if you could go see any musician, what musician would you go see? Band, musician, whatever. Like I said, currently alive or past. Who would you go see?
Man. Wow, that's definitely a deep thinker there, because I'm in tune with like all this different stuff from the 60s and even before that, the 50s, the Big Bopper and beyond.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
whew,
That's amazing.
yeah, man, this is definitely a really hard one.
Probably, I would say Chevelle.
Okay. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Say like trying to really think about this, because just one from the past, maybe.
What about you, Dino?
Me?
Yeah.
You know, that to me, I think I would have to say, just to see the original Led Zeppelin lineup back in the day. I'm a huge Kiss fan. I've seen them a bunch of times, but I do like Led Zeppelin, and I think I would like to go see Led Zeppelin one time. That would have been cool to see them and actually see Bonham play, see one of his drum solos, you know. So yeah, Zeppelin for me.
Okay, so I got one. Probably Boston.
Yeah, you know, Boston's a cool band too. Yeah.
Well, if you like Boston, you like Europe?
Europe, yeah, Europe's good too. Like I grew up, like I said, I grew up around my dad, and he was always listening to like different, tracks and records and all that kind of stuff at night, and growing up on that, and just hearing that kind of stuff, that and Meatloaf and Meatloaf a Day, and all those, different bands that the Beatles, and like I said, I'm an old soul. I definitely am an old soul. Like it makes me feel older than I am, because I just love like all the contemporary classics and that, like even like uh, Beethoven and all that, Moonlight
Yes.
Sonata and all that stuff. It's just great stuff. It's very, great, awesome stuff.
I'm definitely I with Donald there.
Yeah, Queen is a good one
Queen
too.
was so good.
Guys, real quick, we got a couple questions. Shadow Archive says, if you could pick any scent from a video game, what would you choose?
That's a good question, Teddy.
So like, is it like actually like making a scent out of like items in a video game, or just
a scent, something you would smell?
Right, like inspired by? Because I mean, like for me, I definitely would love to do it. Like if there's some way to do it without, crossing any kind of like legal stuff or whatever, all that kind of stuff. But obviously we could probably end up doing it, but change it in a way. But Pokemon, I'm a huge fan of Pokemon as well. So Pokemon, I definitely would want to, I would love to do something like that. Like just like the starters, like the basic starter line would be something cool to do.
I would say for me, and this is just kind of briefly thinking on it, is like, because I'm huge into MMORPGs like EverQuest, WoW, Skyrim. So I'm thinking like, think of like Skyrim, and you're walking through, and you go into a village, and you walk into let's say the shop where there's, you know, you can go and get, you know, a bed to sleep in. There's a market there. They've got a fire. So you walk into the shop, you've got the fire going. The entire building is nothing but wood. So you've got the wood smells, you've got the smoky scent from the fire, you've got the like muskiness of the air just from because of everything's super old, you know. So that's probably something I would go with.
Yeah, to add to that too, the one game that we were playing for quite some time, uh, what's it called? The Prime game,
Oh, world. Yeah, it's right there. Something world. Something world.
yeah, something world, I can't remember. But either way, like like you said, you know, with the leather skinning and like the chopping of the trees and the whole crafting element of it. Especially like the sage and everything, like the, you know, the dried herbs and everything, that would make a good surrounding, like the leather, the herbs, and all the good stuff. And another thing too, which would be awesome too, is like from Legend of Zelda, from like the items in the game.
New world.
Yeah, New World. Is like the electric fruit that they have in Legend of Zelda, and you know, just like the different elements, like the mushrooms, and definitely need a mushroom set for sure.
What about a zombie scent?
A zombie set?
That would be like some stanky ood. Something stanky.
I see. Yeah, I see it too. Like what I get out of that too would be like the color aesthetic, like the color vibes. You know, you'd have like the blues, the greens, the purples. So you would want like something, you know, like kind of like yeah, like limey and limey but dark. Yeah, limey, dark, earthy. Um, but a little bit of fruity, like at the same time, but like those, like a sharp fruit, you know, that just
Blood orange.
grabs you. Yeah,
Yeah.
blood orange or lime, you know, for sure. Like a really good lime, like, you know, a kaffir lime would be really nice with it, and just to give that earthy tone, just a little herbalness in there. Maybe
What would
some patchouli for sure from, you know, that gravely dirt, you know,
yeah.
kind of
What would a
thing.
Pokemon smell like?
Okay, so definitely, like, you know, if you got the starters, you got your earth, or you know, your grass starters. So you'd have your herb mixed with some different elements there, the earthiness and probably a little bit of like swampiness to it. So, you know, you can either have like some like oak moss or driftwood, or you know, that kind of thing in there. And you know, the water, of course, you'd have your aquatic vibes, but then you'd want it like also kind of like bubbly and fun at the same time. And
Okay.
then the fire, of course, you want to bring it with like the smokiness and the brimstone and like
Burnt oak.
spices, and yeah, and like a red oak, you know, kind of thing. And then that also too would be a tribute to Pokemon Professor Oak, the, you know, the original Pokemon professor. So that'd be a nod to him as well.
Right?
Well, guys, we're coming right up on about 7 o'clock, and I know you wanted to do a giveaway. So right now, at this moment, we have 13 in the chat. So I have got a wheel set for 13 people. And what I was going to do is everybody in the chat, you put a number in between 1 and 13 when we say go. If you see a number put in, if you put a number in and then somebody else, you put a number in right after them and you see it's the same, go ahead and change it and put in a new number. And let's see if we can't get a giveaway here. And guys, you want to tell them what the giveaway is?
It's the trio of our summer line.
Okay.
So you're gonna get wilderness. You're gonna get,
Air try.
you know, and then
Sinai.
Sinai.
Nice.
Which is Mount Sinai, and then Air Thalasis, which is the Red Sea, and then The Wilderness, which is based off of Isaiah in the Wilderness.
All right. All right. Hey, hang on just a second, Chris. And hey, Chris, just added Chris on Facebook, friend. Appreciate the accepting there, brother. All right. So here we go. Now we got 14 people in the chat. I'm going to see if I can bring this wheel up here.
Good luck.
Hey.
There's Dino.
There's Dino. 15 watching now. Of course. Soon as okay, let me add it in there. All right.
No prices.
Yeah. Now. And let me see here. Well, I'm good at blowing Dino up.
He's doing good. You're looking good, Dino.
Thank you.
What could go wrong tonight? Absolutely nothing.
It's
Mur-
all
Murphy-
good.
Murphy
I'll
is
tell you what. Santa does not lie. We've got 15 people in. You guys go ahead and put your numbers in now. Go.
Do 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 do. Boop, 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 boop. No whammies. No whammies.
I see a 7 that Chris put in. That's all I'm seeing. There we go.
Dino, can you see the chats?
I can't.
Yeah, I can't either.
Oh, there we go.
There they are.
Yep, there we go.
Look at that. Look at that.
All right, so go. 1, 2. There we go. All right, guys. We're rounding it up, rounding it off. You guys can see the chat and everything now.
Just now, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Dino, you got a fan. Chris says Dino for Prez 2024. I would take him right about now.
I would too. Got my vote, buddy.
All right, guys, we are spinning the wheel. You can probably hear it, but I think there's too many people on to see it. It is number 11, and I believe the first number 11 was Eric Grimes.
Hey, congratulations.
Congratulations.
So, guys, how do you want them to do this? You guys want them to reach out to you guys? What's the best way to reach out to you guys?
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. It's at beard.mana on Instagram. If you're not following us, just DM us on there, your information and everything, and it'll get sent out to you.
So, Chief.
Yeah.
We did not ask your question, the number one question that you always ask first. So that would probably be interesting if you asked it.
The number one question.
The question
I'm
you
lost.
ask every time.
I'm lost. I'm lost. I don't have my notes.
Toys.
Right there.
Toys?
Toys. Growing up,
No, that's not me. That's respect.
I thought you liked to ask that too.
I mean, you could. We're batting 1,000 on this show tonight. Look, can you guys even see me? There we go.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's dark out here on the damn porch. I feel bad. I feel really bad.
We can see you, and we can hear your wonderful wind chimes. And
I know, man.
You
What
know,
else could go wrong?
it almost gives you a Halloween vibe, Chief. It gives that Halloween vibe for you, man.
Okay, I think I've come up with the reason. I stepped into the house and I have a steel roof on and it said lost connection. So I immediately came back outside.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
think the steel roof is doing something to me.
they'll
So-
do her.
I'm going to have this fixed by next week. Don't worry about it. This will be fixed. So I just feel bad. But, you know, we kind of expected to have a couple little hiccups today. But, man, I'm so glad you guys joined us. You guys are number one of the live stream.
That's
So-
awesome. We're honored.
We appreciate it. Yeah, grateful.
We appreciate you guys coming on. So, what else is going on tonight, guys?
Nothing
We
much.
got tonight after the show. We've got Bearded Respect. I believe that True North Terra will be on with them tonight. So looking forward to that.
Is Chris going to be on with her?
I don't. I'm embarrassed. I don't know.
I don't either.
I know for sure she's going to be on it. I know Chris is more of a incognito type individual. Yeah, but I know Tara's definitely going to be on there.
And you're going to be on soon.
Yeah, Santa Tom is.
Next
Mhm.
month. Yeah, follow up. Dino's a hard act to follow.
Yep. Yep.
You're giving me way too much credit, Santa Tom. Way too much credit.
So you guys talked about soap and you know expanding like that. Is there anything on the horizon that's new to the beard scene that you're going to look into?
Like new, as in like nobody
Like
else has
totally
done
new.
it.
Yeah.
There's been so you had asked earlier about doing hobbies and stuff, and I get into all kinds of stuff, like real technical stuff too. Right now I'm into making epoxy stuff, like doing epoxy pours and
Oh,
stuff like that. I would like to figure out some way to make something that would be incorporated to the beard world somehow, some way. What that is right now, I have no idea, but at some point it'll come to light, and yeah, it'll be history from that point on.
how about custom shelves made of poured epoxy or live edge, something rather, a beard shelf? How dope would that be?
That would actually be super dope. Especially
Yes.
with like the live edge and epoxy, like that would be so awesome.
Yes.
You
And
know?
somehow drill out just a little bit so it can sit down in and have a little cubby to sit in so it won't move. That'd be
Yeah.
sick.
It would be like
Yeah.
I'm floating. I'm vibing with you right now.
Right?
Yes.
I love watching people make soap. I love people when they're pouring the resin and just how creative their minds are when they're doing that. And when they're done, it's beautiful. Just stunning.
Yeah, I'll show you a piece that I made.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
just a test run, just because.
Yes. I'm salivating over this. This is good.
I jumped on one of their live streams and saw some of his work. It is really neat. Look at that.
Oh man.
Wow.
Do you have a lathe?
No.
Yeah. Harbor Freight sells some real cheap ones, and I've seen people pour pencils, like different colored pencils, and pour resin on it, and then they turn it into something completely beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, that is super cool. I
Yeah.
love when people do that.
The colored pencils where they turn them into like a globe. That's
Something
like the
odd,
most satisfying. Yeah, those are like really satisfying to watch.
That is some impressive skills.
Yeah, woodworking is like one of the things that I watch like quite a bit. That could just it could put you to sleep because it's just so satisfying to watch.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big woodworker too, and we're actually going to build a shelf for the Buckeye Beer Battle 3 for the Tres Amigos, and all the oils that we buy for the show are going to sit on this, and they're going to auction it off at the Buckeye Beard Battle for the animal rescue up there in
Heck
Newark.
yeah.
Nice.
It's not going to be a normal shelf. It's going to be off the wall, unusual. So, do you make money off of that epoxy pour stuff?
No, I've just recently got into it. I've probably been doing it, probably a month or so, maybe a month and a half. I've poured some other different molds, like containers that like would look really cool, and like for my very first pour of doing it, it came out phenomenal. But that ended up getting I got a vacuum chamber and stuff like that. So, you know,
I like the bars that people put like bullets or coasters that they get from different bars or things like that. They sink them in the epoxy.
oh yeah,
That's really good. Yeah, you can go overboard with that stuff big time.
yeah, and kind of the same with the beard product. Like you're only limited to your imagination.
Yeah.
Your
Absolutely.
creativity.
Absolutely. Yeah.
No cap
So
on
you guys draw-
creativity either.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, you're surrounded by creative people, man. We get it, Yeah. Who does your artwork? Do you guys draw it up, or do you have artists do it?
We do it all. Yeah.
Nice. Very good. Very good. Let's my phone's giving me all kinds of warnings here right now. Not good. I'm so ill prepared for being a freaking sailor, man. But yeah, there was no contingency plan tonight. It was just go, go, go. But yeah.
So here's a question for you guys. What's your definition of customer service? If someone asked you, what's your bar for customer service? What do you guys believe in your customer service?
There is no bar. You do what it takes. I mean, obviously, within reason, obviously, but yeah, like that's the one thing that him and I like strive on is customer service. We strive on providing an exceptional product that not only that we love, but everybody else is going to love. But the customer service has to be to the top, so.
Yeah, like we always say, business is a two-way street, and I always customer service obviously means interacting with your customers as well. I love even when like new people order, I like to reach out to them and be like, hey, did you like the product, or did you like this or that, or it's like, hey, thank you for your order, I appreciate you, I want to know more about you, let's talk, just the interaction with people, because God intended us to interact with people and one another, and to be sociable with each other, and be loving people, and that's just who we are, and at our core, we're loving people, and we just love to spread that positivity and joy and everything that we're meant to share. And they're just the reactions and everything. Like the work that we do, obviously, we do it for business, but the work that we do, like for the people, like we love seeing people's reactions, that the first initial sniff of it, and the reactions and their thoughts of it, and like just people just reaching out and saying, hey, I love this or whatever, that those few words, people don't really know how much that actually means to us, and we appreciate it, and we're greatly humble for that.
Right. At the end of the day, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't, for you guys. The biggest thing is we strive for the journey. Like it's all, yeah, we make money, we make this product, we make money. It's a business. Yeah, that's that. But we enjoy the journey, the people that we meet, the friends that we make, and everything that goes with that, the experiences that we have. Scott and I, prior, we've been part of charity events and stuff that we've helped raise lots of money for organizations and stuff, and we love being part of that. we've spent hours, multiple hours on live streams to help raise money. We've donated tons of stuff, oils and butters and this and that, to help raise money and stuff like that. So yeah, there's so much with it.
Yeah, it's very honorable.
Awesome. Very, very.
So, dealing with they say, in the bio, I know I had talked to San and Tom about it previously, when he asked about the bio and everything, I deal with, rare diseases and everything. So like, that kind, those awareness is a big thing, in my heart and everything. So it's it's a half zebra powered company, if you will, but and just love spreading that awareness any chance that we can and giving back to the people and everything. It's not about us, it's about the fulfillment and our purpose and what we're meant to do.
Right.
I love that.
That's awesome.
Well, I loved watching you guys when you guys did beer reviews, and it was kind of in the time that I was really getting into, the beer reviews, of course, discovering Scuba and Dan and a lot of these guys, and of course, then later on Chief and some of these guys have been doing this a while. But I've enjoyed you guys. So when you guys started getting back into selling beard oils, man, I got excited, and just that was the first thought when we started talking about getting shows together and started making lives. That, man, I wanted to have you guys on just to talk about your story, and it's been really good, guys. You guys are doing wonderful. I love the scent profiles. Man, Euphoria is my favorite of the day. I absolutely love it. It's a very complex scent. Yes. I ordered it because it does have a tobacco in it, but it's not what I expected. The tobacco it's in there, but it gives it some legs. It's not the main scent in there. It's a supporting actor, like I said earlier. And it is a well put together, well balanced scent. I absolutely love this.
Appreciate it.
I'll put this in the chat one more time here.
Say we didn't really get to talk about the other ones very much, but
we do have a new sticker.
Yeah, we also have a new sticker.
I got that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love stickers.
So there's the other. This is one of the other of the 3 fall scents. Keeps falling out. Uh-oh. I'm gonna take that. So if you want to go over that.
Yeah, I like the art.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it would zoom in.
There we go.
Technology not working so well.
Not tonight.
But yeah, this one here is fir, cedar, sandalwood, autumn spices, amber, toasted marshmallow, and fall leaves. So this one here is definitely fall in a bottle for sure. And then the last of our fall ones, and this one shows up a little bit better there, Enigma. And an enigma is definitely an enigma. It changes just like the other ones. These are really complex scents and just crazy. But the green apple, raspberries, fig, brown sugar, smoked sage, whiskey, and frankincense. It's, like you said, it's just things that you wouldn't even think of going together, or you just look at it and you're like, what the heck? And it's like, that might even, cause you to pause for a minute, but don't hesitate on them because they are something else.
Brown sugar is one that I will gravitate to, and sage is another one. So you had me at both of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very nice one. That's these definitely are really good, but like we got some really great ones, awesome ones coming up for Christmas as well. That it's just gonna be
One of them has
absolutely
peppermint
amazing.
in it. I know one of the viewers said something about anything coming up with peppermint.
Yeah.
In the winter lineup.
Oh, that peppermint one. That's gonna be off the wall.
Oh,
It's
excuse me.
in a good way though. It's so crazy and wild and complex. It's just it's gonna be different for sure. Like you're not gonna see anything else like it out there.
Yeah, we've done several different winter lineups over the years of being in operation, and this one is definitely going to top everything else that we've done. So we just in ourselves, just getting the stuff out to you guys, are excited. We can't wait. And the way the product is going to look, it's going to look really good. It's going to, yeah, we can't wait.
You know, Shadow Archives says, what about a gingerbread scent? And I hope this doesn't, I hope you guys don't get upset at me saying this, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to bring up Euphoria again. For me, it's kind of got a little gingerbread vibe to it for me personally. And that's just one of the complex scents in there. So for Shadow Archives, that may be something you want to use that October 31 to get that 31% off. If you haven't tried that one, that'd be a good one to try.
Most definitely. The white pumpkin in there is just so smooth. It's just warm and inviting. And it's just very nice.
Yeah, I bet that pumpkin with that oud and that currant is probably what gives it that vibe.
Yeah,
being like gingerbread.
for sure. It's and the amber definitely gives it all the warm goodness in it.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with amber.
Right.
Yeah. You guys still hear them wind chimes in the back?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. Oh, wait,
It's
got
all
two of
right.
them back here. I moved one of them, but damn it. We'll get her fixed.
It's all good. Hey, who was on earlier? I think it was one. Is that your cousin? Is it Lana?
Lana's my daughter.
She said earlier, why didn't you just come over the house?
Yeah. I like I said, we test drove this thing today and it was fine, but the
We
wind
did.
and everything, and everything in Ohio right now is brutal. You could probably hear the damn wind out there.
Bye, Chris.
But all right, gentlemen, probably going to wind us down. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I just want to say I'm really glad we got to talk. You guys are interesting. I'm glad to hear about your gaming experiences. It's pretty cool how, all that. I like your stuff. Nothing but love. And after hearing your story and your personalities, I am so glad to be able to call you guys my brothers now. And I will support you and I will tell people about your product. So keep on doing what you're doing. Don't be surprised. And let me know for sure if you bring that red panda back. You got to let Tactical Santa know because I got to get some of that. And I'll bet you Chief would want that too. So, yeah, definitely let me know.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And we're definitely very humble for being here and definitely enjoyed getting to know all you guys and definitely look forward to talking to you guys more in the future and just DMs and getting to know you guys personally as well.
Absolutely.
And, like I always say, as long as I'm, what would you call it, conscious in a conscious state, I'm always open to DMs and everything. My DMs are always open as long as I'm in a conscious state and not actively busy. I always find the time to reach out and talk to you and just about whatever.
Yep, same here.
Same here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've reached out to you guys in the past and you guys have always returned the messages really quick. And I appreciate that. And I want to thank you guys for being number one on the Tres Amigos new channel on YouTube. And I promise you guys, these bugs will be fixed by next week. So Santa Tom, what you got, buddy?
Hey, I'll end it just like I always end everything. Always remember that this world can be used a little kindness. So be kind to one another. And as always, keep Christmas in your heart year round.
Gentlemen,
you guys have a wonderful night, guys.
All right, guys, take care.